Hello, Harry here. I hope you're doing well. Trust you're keeping safe and healthy during these difficult times. Today I'm going to talk about something called as visualization. We all set goals in our lives, and when we set goals, we visualize our goals. Hey, this is how my goal, when I achieve it, will look like. This is the intention, and you have the visual image, or it's like a movie playing in your mind about your goal. I have lost so many kgs of weight, I have run a marathon, I have got financial independence. So it's like a visualization. But visualization often fails if you don't follow these two other steps that are integral to the visualization techniques. What are these two steps? Let us talk about them. But before we get there, let me share this real experiment which was conducted in America. Now, this was done by the HeartMath Institute. What they did was they had one set of people and they had a tube with DNA strands in it. And this set was said, hey guys, we want you to hold this container with DNA in it, and we want you to have positive emotions, high frequency emotions like joy, happiness, gratitude, and that's it. So after some time they checked the strands of DNA. Do you expect any change in the DNA strands? Are you expecting any change? No change. Then they said, hey guys, second set of people, this is a tube with DNA strands in it, and we want you to have an intention to wind or unwind the DNA strands. That's it. We just want you to have the intention. Start the experiment. After the end of the experiment, check any change. No change. The third set during the experiment was given the test tube with the DNA, and they said, hey guys, listen, we want you to have this intention of winding or unwinding the DNA strands. That's your goal. Visualize. Plus, we want you to have positive, heightened emotions of joy, happiness about the process that is happening. We want you to feel the emotions. When they checked at the end of this experiment, they found there was a change. 25% of the DNA strands had undergone some change or the other. So, if you are visualizing your end goal and just having that intention and realizing that, hey, this technique is not working for me, you should look at if you're missing two other steps. What is the second step? To having the positive emotions about the process. You have to visualize and feel what you would feel through the process of achieving your goal. Not just the end result, but the process. Hey, and what are the obstacles? I'm going to face this obstacle, this is going to happen, this is how I am going to overcome the obstacles. Go through that process. That's step number 2. And step number 3 is, of course, very important. After doing both of these, if you do not take action, chances are you're not going to get there. So, have your end in mind, follow the process of visualization, of visualizing each and every step, and take action. This is what is also used by sports people. Michael Phelps, he used it extensively and he was very, very successful in it. I wish you all the best as you go through this process in achieving your goals. Any help, any questions, reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to help. Bye for now. See you later, alligator.